The house buzzes with energy, laughter, music, and the subtle scent of Emma's favorite perfume mixing in the air. I pace the living room, trying to steady my racing thoughts. Across the room, Emma is absorbed in the mirror, fussing with her clothes for what feels like the 100th time. Her voice carries a mix of annoyance and excitement as she mutters to herself. I take a deep breath, walking over to her, trying to calm the storm brewing inside me. Emma, we need to talk. It's important. She glances at me through the mirror, her eyes impatient. Can it wait? I'm already late. No, it can't, I reply firmly, softening my tone in an attempt to get through to her. You've been going out a lot recently, and it's starting to worry me. Emma rolls her eyes and turns to face me, arms crossed. You're serious? Now? It's just a night out with the girls. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not accusing you, I say, holding back my frustration. But it's the same every weekend. You go out and leave me here alone. It feels like your social life is more important than our marriage. Her face hardens, her voice laced with anger. This is ridiculous, Mark. I need time with my friends, just like everyone else. Some people have hobbies, I have friends. I just want to have fun. Have fun or something else? I challenge, my voice trembling as doubts I've suppressed rise to the surface. Emma's face flushes red, a mix of anger and hurt distorting her expression. Are you accusing me of cheating? No, I reply, shaking my head. I'm not accusing you of anything. But when you shut me out of this part of your life, it's hard not to feel like you're hiding something. Her eyes narrow defiantly. I'm not a child. I don't have to account for every second of my life. I go out, I have fun, and I come back. There's nothing more to it. I take a deep breath, trying to stay calm. Emma, please just consider how this is affecting us. I'm not asking you to stop seeing your friends. I just want to feel like I'm still your priority. Otherwise, I don't know how we can keep going like this. Her expression softens slightly, but frustration still lingers. You're too controlling, Mark. If you can't trust me to hang out with my friends, this relationship will suffocate. Her words hit me like a blow. I take a step back, the weight of her accusations pressing down on me. Maybe you're right, I say quietly. Maybe I am insecure. But I can't ignore how this is making me feel. Emma shakes her head, grabbing her purse. I'm going out now. I'm already late. We can talk when I get back. If you're still upset, we'll figure it out then. The door clicks shut behind her, leaving me alone in the empty house. The silence feels colder now, the faint echoes of her departure lingering in the air. I slump onto the sofa, the growing chasm between us gnawing at my chest. The next morning, the house is eerily quiet. The sunlight streaming through the curtains casts long shadows across the floor, highlighting the tension that hangs in the air. After a sleepless night, I'm resolved to address the distance between us. Emma shuffles into the living room, her eyes still heavy with sleep. She tries to lighten the mood with a cheery "good morning," but her voice falters when she notices my serious expression. Emma, we need to talk, I say, my voice steady but firm. She sets her coffee cup down and perches on the edge of the sofa, her posture guarded. Mark, we've been over this, she says, irritation creeping into her tone. There's nothing wrong with me going out, having a good time, and coming home. I take a deep breath, trying to steady my nerves. It's not just what you're doing, I say. It's how it's making me feel. Every weekend, you go out, and I'm left here wondering if our relationship still matters to you. Emma's brows knit together in frustration. So, you're saying I should stop seeing my friends? No, I respond firmly. I'm saying we need balance. I've been patient, but I can't keep feeling like I'm an afterthought in your life. I need to know if you're still committed to us. Her defenses begin to waver, but her frustration remains. Mark, you need to trust me. I'm not doing anything wrong. Maybe the problem isn't me, it's your own insecurities. Her words sting, but I force myself to stay calm. Maybe I do need to work on my insecurities, I admit. But this isn't just about me. It's about us. I want to make this work, but I can't do it alone. Emma looks away, her expression conflicted. After a long silence, she says quietly, I'll think about it. As she sips her coffee, I realize the road ahead won't be easy. But at least, for now, the conversation has begun. Emma's face stiffened as she crossed her arms, her voice tense. Are you seriously giving me an ultimatum? Yes, I admitted, my heart pounding. Either you start prioritizing our relationship, find a balance between your social life and the time we spend together, or we need to reconsider our future. I can't keep feeling like an outsider. She shot up from the couch, anger flashing across her face. This is ridiculous, Mark. You're being dictatorial and unreasonable. I need to live my life. If you can't accept that, maybe you need to rethink your point of view. This isn't about controlling you, I said, my voice trembling. It's about saving something that matters to me. I need to feel like we're building something together. Emma shook her head, her frustration palpable. You're smothering me. I need space. If you can't accept that, maybe we should split up. Her words hit me like a physical blow. But I stood my ground. If that's how you feel, maybe we do need to take a step back. I can't keep living like this, ignored and disrespected. Emma grabbed her purse, her movement sharp.
Fine.
I'm going out. When I come back, we'll talk, but I won't make any hasty decisions. The door slammed behind her, leaving me alone in a house that felt colder and emptier than ever. I slumped onto the couch, a mixture of despair and determination brewing inside me. Was this the beginning of the end? The silence echoed with our argument, every word a haunting reminder of what we were losing. Hours later, I heard her faint laughter as she returned, the sound stark against the emptiness of the house. She spotted the box by the door, her carefree expression fading into confusion. Her eyes landed on the note I'd left on the coffee table. Mark, she called, uncertainty in her voice. I stepped out of the bedroom, trying to keep my composure. I'm here. She picked up the note, her hands trembling as she read aloud. Emma, I can't go on like this anymore. I hope you find what you're looking for. I need to move on. Mark. Her face crumpled, eyes wide with shock and pain. You just walked away? I didn't want it to come to this, I said softly, my voice heavy with sadness. But I can't keep feeling like an afterthought. I've tried, Emma, but it's clear we're at an impasse. Tears welled in her eyes as she stepped closer. Please, Mark, let's talk about this. Don't do this. We can work it out. Her plea shook me, guilt clawing at my resolve. But I knew deep down that we'd been spinning our wheels for too long. Emma, I need to figure out what I want. And so do you. Her shoulders slumped, the weight of the moment sinking in.
So, this is it?
You're giving up? It's not about giving up, I said, my voice breaking. It's about finding a way forward, for both of us. She stood silently, her expression a mix of anger and despair. Finally, she whispered, if you really want to go, then go. I swallowed hard, picking up my bag. I'm sorry, Emma. I hope you find what you're looking for. The door closed softly behind me, and the life we'd built together dissolved into the cold silence of a night. In the following days, Emma struggled to adjust to life without Mark. The house felt suffocating in its stillness, every corner a reminder of his absence. Seeking comfort, Emma visited her sister, Anna. He left, Emma whispered, her voice trembling. I didn't think he'd actually do it. Anna handed her a cup of tea, her expression sympathetic. I'm so sorry, Emma. What happened? Emma's eyes filled with tears. I was so focused on my friends and my freedom. I thought Mark was being unreasonable. But now, I realize I pushed him away. Anna nodded gently. Sometimes, we don't see the damage we're doing until it's too late. Their conversation was interrupted by the doorbell. Anna returned with an envelope. It's for Mark. Emma opened it hesitantly, her face paling as she read the divorce papers inside. Her hands trembled, tears spilling freely. He really did it, she whispered. It's over. Anna placed a reassuring hand on Emma's shoulder. This is hard, I know. But maybe this is a wake-up call to reflect and grow. I thought I could have it all, Emma said, her voice breaking. Freedom, fun, and Mark. But I took him for granted. And now I've lost everything. Anna's voice was firm but kind. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. This pain is part of healing. Emma nodded slowly, determination flickering through her grief. I need to face this. I need to understand what I've done and make sure I never make the same mistakes again. The road ahead would be long and painful, but Emma was ready to rebuild, not just her life, but herself.